real criminals. Stories told by the cops who lived them and will remember them the rest of their lives. Top Cops.
My brother Donald and I are not only twins, we're partners on the Philadelphia police force and have been for the 2.5 years we've both been cops. When Brian and I were growing up, we always had a sense of taking care of each other, and we did everything together. Even though I'm 5 minutes older, I never treated him like a little brother.
I was just a lonely man with a suitcase in my hand, part of a traveling man on the road.
What are you doing here so early?
We gotta talk about the barbecue, man. We gotta decide who's coming over.
The barbecue. All right, well, come on inside. Brenda's already here. We're watching videos.
Cop show?
Cop show.
Hey, Brenda.
How you doing?
Hey, you like my taste in music?
I have to. Your brother buys all the same tape.
Hey, what's this?
It's almost over. You want to watch or you want to work out the barbecue menu?
Yeah, I think I'll just go make some coffee. You guys finish it. Oh, you gotta drive yourself in tonight. They scheduled me for court in the morning, so I only gotta work till 3.
They splitting us up?
Well, maybe. It's not like we're joined at the hip.
Philadelphia Police Department rules require that an officer working the graveyard shift leave early if he has to appear in court. In those circumstances, partners are usually broken up and put in solo cars. But after roll call, we were assigned to a regular wagon and hit the streets. Our first call was to transport a prisoner.
What are we taking this guy to the roundhouse for? His booking papers have already been signed.
Yeah, the jail guard's gotta reprint him. Computer rejected his card. Hey, how you doing back there?
I'm feeling sick. I'm real sick.
Just hang on. We'll be there in a minute.
You don't understand. I'm diabetic. I need some sugar.
Yeah, well, somebody will look at you when we get to district.
I need some candy right away.
You think he's snowing us? What the hell? There's a convenience store up here. What's the matter?
Ah, these brakes are shot.
We get back, we're switching trucks. Donald, I'd really love to help, but I got no more two-man wagons.
Come on, Sarge, the brakes are shot. I've almost rear-ended a couple of cars.
So don't drive so fast.
Oh, come on,
Look,
Sarge.
you want to park it, I can send you out solo. You want to be the Perskin brothers, that's your ride.
Oh, what
You
the
gotta
hell?
quit in
I
a
gotta
couple hours
quit.
anyway. We'll stick with 800.
Sometimes I wonder what you two would do without each other.
Hey, we're a team, Sarge. A well-oiled
Crime fighting
machine.
Yeah, Philly's own dynamic duo.
About 2 a.m., we stopped at 61st and Delancey and ran across some kids we knew. They used to help us with information on local drug dealers and always referred to us as the twins.
So what's the word in the streets, girls? Dealers been busy?
No, it's real dry. But I hear there's a lot of crack coming in.
Yeah? Who's bringing it in?
I don't know, but they say it's coming in a caravan.
Caravan?
Yeah, that's how they're doing it now. They use 3 cars. The first car's a decoy, second's a gun car.
And the last one has the drugs. They got guns in that one, too.
You stop the first car, the other 2 drive off. You stop the last 2, you got big trouble.
Keep our eyes open.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you.
Hey, twins, you take care of each other now.
Yeah, look out for each other.
Thanks. Somehow that remark about watching out for each other stuck in our minds. It got Brian and I thinking about what we'd do if something did happen to one of us. It wasn't the first time we talked about it, but we never discussed it when we were working. I guess we thought that would be bad luck, that we'd be hexing ourselves.
What would you do?
You got shot?
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it.
No, seriously, man, what would you do?
Probably go nuts.
Me too.
Well, chances are we won't die 5 minutes apart.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird.
You die first, can I have your stereo?
No way.
I die first, you can have my VCR.
That piece of junk.
A few minutes later, we turned onto Christian Street, and that's when I saw the car.
See that car?
Yeah, looks dirty.
I'm gonna check them for the headlights. Check them out.
Keep going. Maybe they're not after us. The three men in the car were Edgar Shields, his brother Warren, and Todd Weston.
Take the next turn.
Though we didn't know it at the time, all three had been released from prison because of Philadelphia's prison cap law. That law says Philadelphia prisons can't hold more than 3,700 inmates, and when a population exceeds that number, some are released. If it hadn't been for that cap law, none of them would have been out in the street.
Donald.
Man, what you stopping me for?
Can I see your license and registration, please?
Man, why you hassling me for, man? I ain't done nothing.
Your license, please.
Let's get out of here! I didn't know if they'd all taken off, or the shooter was still waiting for me. So I circled the van and come at him from another angle.
Donald! Donald, no! Donald! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Jesus. Donald! Breathe, Donald, breathe!
Top Cops is brought to you in part by...
Don't stand alone against the insurance companies. Accident Injury Attorneys, 972-1900.
Give me an assist! Give me an assist!
Which unit needs the assist?
1800, I'm... 800 Alden! Officer's been shot. I need a rescue.
All units assist the officer, 800 Alden.
Come on!
19
Breathe!
All units, 800 Alden.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Donald, don't leave me, Donald! Donald! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
In less than a minute, Bobby Slaughter pulled up, the first officer on the scene.
3, 4. Where was he hit? In the head. Call it in, Bobby. 1, 2, 3, 4,
1819, 800 Alden, officer shot in the head.
Donald! Come on, Donald!
Putting him in.
Don't leave me!
1800.
Don't!
Taking him, Mr. Cordia.
10-4, 1819.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're gonna put him in the wagon.
Between
1,
800
Grab his arms.
3, 4.
Grab his arms. I'll take his legs.
Clear traffic. Wounded officer is being transferred at 1800.
Stay with me, Donald! Stay with me! Come on, Donald, stay with me! Donald!
I was sure Donald was dying on me. His skin was clammy, like he was freezing and his life was draining from him.
You stay with me! Come on, Donald. Donald, stay with me, Donald! Donald! Come on! Bodie, come on, let's get us there real quick. Come on, drive! Come on. Come on, buddy, you gotta stay with me.
What the hell happened?
Did a car stop? It's a red Chevy. 3 black guys, late model. I didn't get the plates.
Control. Injured officer was shot by 3 black males. A late model red Chevy. No plate number.
Because the tire had been shot out, Bobby rode the rim all the way to the hospital. Donald was getting worse, and I was screaming for him not to die. I thought I had to get to him, get into his head. I thought if he was leaving his body, I had to yell at him so he could hear me.
Okay, we're gonna try and stabilize him now. You gentlemen have to wait outside, please, now, okay?
All right, strip him off.
Get everything off of here, okay?
Quickly, come on.
Come on.
I want to crash cart over your staff.
Somebody can find out who's on call.
Okay, get Johansson. I told you to get Johansson.
Okay, somebody want to clean the table here?
I need a bag.
Yeah.
Dad, it's Brian.
What's going on? It's 2:30 in the morning.
Donald's been shot.
What?
He's been shot. You want to come down to Misericordia right away, please?
Where was he hit?
In the eye.
Oh, my God. I better call your mother.
No, I'll call her. Just get down here, all right? And Dad, you better bring a priest.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
By now, several police officers showed up at the hospital, and I'd given them a description of the car and the shooter. I didn't know whether or not I'd hit anyone with my shots, but the dispatcher put out a bulletin that these guys could turn up somewhere with bullet wounds. While the doctors were working on Donald, that bulletin paid off.
Detective Bova, Philly PD. I understand you gentlemen got shut up a little bit.
Yeah. A couple of muggers jumped us, took our wallets, took our car.
Did you get a look at them?
No, we was too busy dodging bullets, man. They were shooting all over the place. 38s, I think.
Looks like a 9mm. That's what we carry. Where'd this happen?
Wood and Pearl.
Wood and Pearl?
Yeah, right there in the corner, man.
Wood and Pearl don't meet. Maybe when you get finished here, we should go have a talk.
Donald went into surgery. Some other officers and Philadelphia Mayor Wilson Good joined my dad and I at the hospital. But all we could do was wait.
And someone will get to you. Mr. McMullin, he's awake. You can see him now, but only for a minute.
Donald? Donald, do you know where you are?
Yeah. Hospital.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah. Got shot.
You know why.
I had made it through that first night, but I was a long way from being out of the woods. The next morning, I was transferred to the neurological wing of the University of Pennsylvania Hospital. I was running a high fever and lapsed into a coma. Doctors told us there was growing pressure on his brain and a good chance he could die on the operating table. I couldn't bear the thought that we had gotten this far and I might still lose him, but all we could do was wait.
How we doing, Doctor?
Well, for the first time, I think I can say he's improving. Fever's letting up, and his brain function seems to be returning to normal.
Thank you, Doctor. You've given us back our son.
You know, if Donald does pull through, the son you're getting back isn't going to be quite the same.
What do you mean?
Well, he has no peripheral vision in his left eye. There's some muscle damage to the right. Now, he can still see, but his vision will be limited. Also, there's a chance of loss of motor skills, his ability to walk, handle things. We won't know how much until later on. But
what?
The real worry is his intellectual skills. See, he may seem slower now. He won't be able to remember things. So in some ways, he'll seem like a different person.
Surely something can be done.
Therapy helps. Some come back, but most don't. Not all the way, anyway.
You ever be a cop again? Well, he's come this far.
The confrontation, the human race barely survived. Steven Spielberg.